delving more into your humble beginnings, how did you start out in showbiz? Or maybe you can walk me through your childhood, or what was it like growing up? Because I know you have American roots,
Yeah.
Irish roots, German roots.
So
Or did you grow up here, or when did you transfer here?
I grew up in Seattle.
Mm.
Well, it's actually Tacoma. No one knows what Seattle, Washington is. I say Tacoma. Um, so my mom is Pinay. My dad is white American. And what is that? That's
Your dad's here?
no, my dad is in the States. My dad is in heaven, but
Oh,
he was
sorry.
oh, it's okay. It's been a couple years. Um, but my mom was born in Texas. She was the last of her siblings. Um, the only one of her siblings born in the US. All my other titos and titas were born here in the Philippines. And so they moved there because my Lolo and Lola were both survivors of the Death March. And my Lolo joined the American Army,
Mm, mm.
which allowed him to move to the US. And so my mom was born in Texas. I was born in Seattle. Um, my childhood was awesome. Like it was like the American dream. Good family, big family. Um,
So you were there till what age?
I left the US when I was 22, 21 years old. Maybe just 2 years ago when I was only 21.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And so I left because I wasn't being a really good kid in the US. I was getting in trouble. I wasn't, going to school. I was, in trouble with some of the police at the time. So it was a good break for me. I went to the Philippines, 1999,
Who
98.
made you come here? You're
Well, so my best friend at the time, he every year he would come to the Philippines. He'd go to San Fernando, La Union. Mexican Filipino, big family there, still has family there. And so he said, one year I was on probation. Actually, I was on house arrest. I had an ankle bracelet. Have you seen them in the movies, right? You have an ankle bracelet
yeah.
on. Uh, you can't go out of the perimeter of your house. I did something stupid that made that happen. And so he said, "Hey, do you want to go to the Philippines?" And I said, "Okay, let's go." At that same time, my brother was modeling. See, Bogie Montero was modeling at that time.
Troy, right?
Yeah, he was.
And you have one other
When I
sibling.
say Bogie, you say Troy agad. Wow, that's the story of my fucking life. Ay, di ba yung si anong pangalan mo? Kapatid ni Troy, ang poging kapatid mo. Or minsan it's, "Hoy, Troy, kamusta?" To me. And I say, "Fuck you." And they're like, "Ay, ang sungit si Troy." Anyways, so he was modeling, and so he was offered a couple jobs here. And long story short, I eventually came here. I auditioned for MTV. No experience hosting or being on camera or anything. And after like a couple months of, we had a contest at that time. It was like me, Mark Nelson, Mo Twister. We were all in this VJ hunt, and me and my friend Belinda won. And so that was in 1999. And I said, wow, why would I ever leave a place where one, I worked for MTV, which at that time it's MTV. It was super, it was like the channel. And then I get to travel for free. I get to interview Britney Spears and Black Eyed Peas, and I get to party and have fun. So until now, I'm a tourist in the Philippines.